Yes, good evening, everyone. This is Seron George Henry, and I'm going to take you through QuickBooks. Here is the number for QuickBooks, which I'm going to work upon. So I'm showing it to you so that you can get the information so that you follow when I'm also working. Yes, there it is. So it's done. So I'm going to open my QuickBooks. I'm going to go to the detailed start. I'm not going to express that because it will limit up the features I need in my company. So I'll use the detailed start, and I'm going to start with and cancel. Sorry for this. So I'm going to say Mark. It's Mark Traders Company Limited. So I will easily copy this name and I'll paste it here to the legal name. I don't have a tax ID because it's not given. So the street address, I'll write 234 Mbarara. So this will give me the city, which is Mbarara. Then I'll come to country, then I choose other. I'm not given the phone number and the fax, so I will easily come to the email address. It is mark at Africa online dot co.ug. I'll go to, they've not given me the website, I'll just go to next. Then dealing in automotive sales and repair, I'll go to next. So proprietor, next. Yes, I will not put a password, so I'll just continue. Yeah, so I'm going to save it on my desktop. I'll save. So then I'll give it time as it is loading, feeding in the information I've given it. So that's why it is loading, it is feeding in the information that I've provided. But it doesn't take long. So as it is loading, let me tell you, I'm doing this question because everything is provided. That's why I first showed you the question, so that when I start calculating, you'll be following and you know what exactly is needed and how I'm really getting it. So here it has finished creating the company. So I will just go to next. I deal in both services and products. Yes, everything according to the information I've fed in, they've recommended some things for me. That's why I'm just going to always press next, because you see, it has recommended this for my business. So things like that, I'll just choose next because it has already recommended. Yes, I have employees. Yes, I'll choose this, then I'll write the day, 1st of January 2023. Do my next. I'll choose my next because those are the accounts. So I'll go straight to the setup. So it is feeding in the information that I've provided. So after everything, I've finished setting up the company, and that was Part A, because they said using QuickBooks or Tally accounting software, create a company in the names of Mark Traders Company Limited, whose reporting currency is Uganda shillings. So just come and start working. But before doing anything else, I'm going to first complete Part A. And Part A, they said it is the reporting currency is Uganda shillings. So I'm going to come to edit. Sorry. I will come to edit. I come to preference. So I'll come to multiple currencies. I'll come to my company preferences. Then I'll choose yes, I use more than one currency. For these ones, I'll ignore. Then I'll change the currency I'll put. I'll come to more currency. Then I'll choose the Ugandan shilling. And I'll make it active. Yes. Then I'll also come to this accounting. Yes. The other one's closed because I saved them in the currency. Then I'll remove these warnings. I'll also press OK. Then it will also record it there. That's why it is loading. So I'll come back and check about my currencies. Multiple currencies. Yes. You are currently tracking multiple currencies. QuickBooks, your home currencies, Uganda shillings. Yeah. Then I'll now have changed. So I'll have finished my part A. Then I'll come to part B. The company operates a bank account in Centenary Bank and also operates a petty cash book. So I'll come to chart of accounts. Then I will, if I do anything else, I will first add those two accounts which they've given me. There's a bank, because the bank has petty cash, savings, and others. So I'll create it. It is Centenary. Centenary Bank. The reporting currency is Uganda shillings. No opening balance, but it has an account number which is 950011. Yes, that's our number. So I'll save that number. I would have finished. So I will save and renew, since I also have another account which is a petty cash. So I will write petty cash. Then I will save and close, since it is in shillings and it has no opening balance. So I'll just save and close. And you see the currency is Uganda shillings and the accounts are there, Centenary and petty cash. So I will come to see the company's customers and their balances as at 1st January. I'll come here to customers. I'll say new. I'll go to the customers information or customer center. Then I'll come here to new customer. I will add a new customer. And our first customer is Kamu Traders. So his opening balance is 3 million as of 1st January 2023. So I'll check the currency to the shillings. So I'll copy this date because I'm going to always need it, and I will save. I'll press OK. So he's added here. I'm going to add a new customer, and the new customer is Opita Dan. So I will write Opita Dan. So after writing him, I'll check his balance. It is 0, so I'll just change the date. Then I'll check the currency, and I will press OK. Then I'll add a new customer. I will add a new customer. He is Munene Auto Dealers. His opening balance. His opening balance is 1 million. Is as of the date. I check it is Uganda shillings, then okay. So we have our last customer and his class motor spares. That's motor spares. His opening balance is 800. Yes, as of first. I'll check the currency. Yes. So having finished part C, then I'll go to part D for the suppliers. But the suppliers in QuickBooks, we take them as vendors, because one is British English and another one is American English. So, but they mean the same. So I'll come to the vendor center and I'll come here and I add new vendors. So our first vendor is Kabale Sisters. Yes, Kabale Sisters with an opening balance of 1.7. Yes, as of that day, I check the currency and I press OK. Then I come and I add a new vendor. That's Massacre Traders. His opening balance is 1.5. Yes, as of the date. And don't forget to check the currency. Then you come to OK. Because other details were not given to us. So we shall come and add our last customer, our last vendor, sorry. And his Madra importers. Madra, and he has no opening balance as of that date. I check the currency, then I come to OK. So I've added all of their three and they are all here. And here there was a choice of adding multiple vendors, but I chose this one because this one is an easier thing to do. So after all that, I will go to part D, and that is the inventory. So meaning I'll come back to home. After coming back home, I'll come to inventory activities. Then I'll come here to new inventory items. I will add a new inventory item, and that is motorcycle. I'll choose the inventory part. That is motorcycle. Motorcycles. Then the part is IV 001. Right, here it is. IV 001. Then I'll come to unit of measure. It's in a single, yes. Then it is recounted each. It's still counted in each, not in a pair. I'll finish. So I'll come to the purchase information. The cost is 4 million and the selling price is 4.8. So I'll choose an account income associated with this. leave this will be an, I'll come and add new. This will be an inventory asset. Although I don't really want to go what's there. I'm seeing it because yes, it is already there, inventory asset. I'll check how many I am having at hand. There are 8 as of the date. I will press my OK. I'll add another inventory part, add new inventory item, and that is generators. It's an inventory part. So I'll come to the name, generators. So its number is IV002. The unit of measure is already there. It can be, it is each. Oh, so I'm sure. This is, I'm sorry, here, this is also an inventory part. I had forgotten here, it's also an inventory part. So I come to the purchase information. The price is 2.7. Then its selling price is 3.5. Then the account associated with this is still inventory. That's it. So how many will I have at hand? There are 6 as of that date. So I'll come here and press my OK. It is also then added. I'll still come and add a new inventory item, and that also inventory part. I'll say oil. I'll come to the manufacturer part number. It will be IV003. I'll come to the unit of measure. I'll add a new. It is in volume, counted in volume. Then I'll come to liter because it's counted in liters. Yeah, so I'll come to the cost price. It is 10,000. And I'll come to the selling price. It is 16. Then I'll come to the ones I have on hand. It is 10. Yes, as of the date. And I'll press OK. Oh, sorry, I had not specified the. Still, it's an inventory. That's it. Press OK. So I'll come and add still another new inventory item. It is servicing, but this one is not an item. Oh, it's not an inventory part, so I'll come to service. I'll name it servicing. So I will come here and write the rate. It is 30,000. And then this will be an income account. If it's not there, I can easily add a new. I say income. Then I'll save and close. So after saving, After the income account, I'll come and press OK. So it's also added there. Though here you're not seeing it, but it is there. So I'll come back to home. Then I'll go to the additional information which was given to me. The following transactions. Yes, I'll go to second. Deposited 40 million into the bank account. So I'll come to chart of account. Then I will make a journal. After making a journal, say OK. So this is the date. So I'm going to add, let me see, the first transaction needs a journal, also the second, the third also needs a journal. So I'm going to put all of them here into this journal so that I generalize them. The first account will be Centenary Bank. I will debit Centenary Bank with 40 million. Then I will credit cash, but it's not there. So I'll come and create a new account, which is income. So do continue. I do a cash account. Cash account. So I save. After that, that's for the first transaction. So I'll come to the second transaction, which is, but this one was done on the first day. So I don't know here where I can choose the date, but I'll write up another transaction. Since it's January, on 3rd January, withdrew. Let me save this one. Yes, I'll just save and close. Yes, then I'll still come and still do another journal entries, because these are of another day. Oh, I'm sorry, for the other one I did not insert the date, but the good thing it was at the second. So I'll come here and write the date. The date is the 3rd. I'll just edit in this one. It's the 3rd of January. So what happened on the 3rd of January? You withdrew money. So meaning if you withdraw money from the bank, meaning the bank closed, so I'm going to debit the petty cash because it was for business use. I'm going to debit it with 10 million. Then I will credit the Centenary Bank. Still on 3rd. Still on 3rd, he obtained a 5-year bank loan worth 100 millions at 14% per annum. So here I will debit Centenary Bank with 100 millions. Yes. Then I will debit the bank loan, but I'm not having it here, so I'll add a new account, which is bank. Then I continue. I name it as bank loan. So I'll save and close. Yes. So after that, but it has an interest or what? So I'm going to calculate the interest. I'll come here, write calculator. So I'll use this calculator. It's at 14% per annum, meaning I'll get the 14 divide by the 100. So when I get this answer, I will multiply it with the loan, which is 100. So 100 million. So I will get that. But having got this is one just for 1 year. So I'll have to multiply it with the 5 years to make it full. So I will say answer. Sorry. I'll get the 14 million and multiply it with 5 and I get the 70. So I'll come here and write the 70,000, 70 million. So I will debit the 70 million as the interest expense. Then I will credit the Centenary Bank. Yes, these are the transactions which occurred on 3rd. So I can easily save and close. So when I continue into the transactions, then on 4th, sold 5 motorcycles and 3 generators, and the cash was banked immediately. So I'll come to home. Since it is so he sold, so I'll come here and create a sales receipt. So I'll add a new customer since we did not have one, so I'll just write customer, maybe I'll name him customer 1. Then I'll write what item he took, but it's not there, so I'll just do a quick add. So I write the item he took. He bought 5 motorcycles, so I'll come motorcycles, I'll change this, I'll put 5. Yes. So I'll come to the next item he bought, 3 generators. So I will also choose generators. I come here, I also choose 3. Yes, so I will save and close after having written that. So I will come to it is said and the cash was banked immediately. So I'll come here to record deposit. Then I will tick it. Then I'll press OK so that I can also it's here. The deposit of this is deposited into our bank account, deposited into the bank. I'll choose here, I'll deposit into on our bank. I'll deposit into on our Centenary Bank account on this date in this currency. So I will save and close. So I'll go to the next transaction, which was on 6th. Sorry, the other transaction was on 4th, but this one is on 6th. He bought. So that's a purchase. I'll make a purchase order. After making a purchase order, there is no vendor. I'll just write. I'll add a vendor. So here it is vendor. I'll do a quick add. I add that vendor. So after adding that vendor, so I'll come and change the date because it is 6/06. So I'll write the item I bought from him. Oil, and so I'll choose here oil. Then I'll come to quantity. Then I'll write 100. Yes. After that, so I'll save and close because the date is clear. So I'll go to the next transaction. That's 7th bought 8. On 7th bought 8 motorcycles by check from Cavalry Sisters. So it's also a purchase. I'll come to purchase. Then this time the vendor was given is Cavalry Sisters. I change the date to 7. I write the item. He told me the item is 8 motorcycles. So I write motorcycles and I'll change the quantity to 8. Then I will save and close. But said motorcycles by check from Cavalry Sisters. So I'll come here to banking. Then I write a check. So this is the bank account. I'll go to another bank. I change. So this is on 7th January. So I'll do pay to the order of Cavalry Sisters. Choose yes. So Cavalry Sisters here, I will select add him. I do OK. Yes. So this is the full amount which I have to pay him, but it is written that I paid half. Yeah, we paid half the payment. So 32 divided by 2, we get 16. So it is here the full amount, but we paid that by check. So I will save and close. Sorry for it. This is the amount 16 million. So 16 million. What? So save and close. The transaction is not in balance. Make sure the amount in the detail area on the form for this transaction equals the amount at the top of the form. Okay, I'll also come here to the amount. I change since I paid half. I'll write 16. I'll save. So I'll write 16. And then I'll save and close. So after, I'll go to the next transaction, which is on 10th. Sold 10 liters of engine oil and service 5. So these are sales. Since I will take it that it was cash, since they didn't say either cash or by check. So I'll come to create sales receipt. After creating this sales receipt, I'll assume it was cash. So I'll come to the item they bought. There are 10 liters of engine oil. Alright, 10 liters. Then I'll come to the next part. Engine oil and serviced 5 generators. So I'll come here and say servicing. Alright, 5 with 5 generators, and we all assume it was cash. So that's the amount. So I will save and close the transaction. So I'll go to the next transaction, which was on 11th. Transaction was on 11th. Sold, sale, sold. So since it's sold, I'll come to cast. So I'll still come to. I'll do this. I'll do the sales receipt on 11th. Then I'll come to Muna. I'll add the customer. I'll say add new. First is Muna, and it was not given. Muna Auto Dealers. Then I'll change the date because the date is 12th January 2023. Yes, Muna. It's okay. So he bought by cash and he bought Muna. I sold 6 motorcycles. Come to motorcycles, then I write 6. Then another one is motorcycles and 2 generators. So I'll choose generators, and they are 2. Yes, to Muna Auto Dealers at 2% discount. So I'll come here and I also add another account which is not there. No, but this is no, it's not there. Come here and I'll add a discount. I will write it here. It is a 2%. 2% account. These are discount. With an expense, an interest expense. Yes, and I'll press OK. The item is discount. Press OK. Then I'll save and new. I'll save and close. So then they said on 12th January cleared Massacre Traders debt by cash. So I'll come here to pay bills. I'll come to Massacre Traders. I will tick them. Then I'll come here to the account. So I'll come here to the account. After selecting them, I'll come here to the account. Then they were paid using by cash, so I'll use a petty cash to pay them. Then I'll say selected bill. It is also entered. So I say done. So the following transactions, the next transaction, they said the following transactions were all, the following expenses were all paid by, the following expenses were paid by check. So since they are all on the same day, I'm going to go to our chart of accounts and I'm going to make a journal and I'm going to write all of them there. So I'll first change the date because I will assume since cleared Massacre Traders date on 12th and the following transaction they've not given us the date, so I will use the same date of 12th. So I will use 12th January 2023. So I'll come here to the account, which is not there. So the first one, the all expenses. So I'll name them. The first one is fuel. I will save and close. I will debit it with 600. It will be from Centenary Bank. From Centenary Bank. So I'll go to the next one. It is rent. And so I'll just go add expense. I add rent. I write its amount 200. It's also from Centenary Bank. So I'll go to another one, which is office cleaning. And there, so I'll add a new. I'll add a new. I say office. Also an expense. It's office cleaning. After office cleaning, I'll come and save and close. How much went on office cleaning is 220,000. Also from Centenary Bank. So I'll go to the next. This is electricity. And there, so I'll add. That's an expense. It's electricity. Electricity. Yes. So save and new. How much was it? Electricity? 480,000. Also from Centenary. So I'll go to advertising, but it's not there. So I'll add a new. It's an expense. Continue. Advertising. Advertising. It also took 200. It was also from Centenary. Then the next one is audit fees. That is not there, so I will add a new. So it's an expense. Audit fees. It's 200 also. Also from Centenary. Then I'll go to the next one. And this is the last one, it is electricity. For that one I already have it. I'll press OK. Then I'll do it with 500. And it will also be from Centenary. Yes, so having done all of this, then I will save and close. So after entering all those expenses, I'll come to banking. I come to write checks because they were all paid by check. So I'll use Centenary Bank. This is the date. Pay to the order of I'll say fuel. Alright, 600. Even if I come here, I will write fuel. Sorry. So right now, I will, so I'm going to come here. I write here the fuel. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to change from items. I will change to expenses. So they bring me I will choose the account associated with this 600, and that is the fuel. So I'll come to the next part. What is the next expense is rent. So I'll choose here rent, and I'll fill here 200. So, oh sorry, I had to remove this, even this. So since I've finished that, I'm going to save and new. Still the same date, so I'll come here and I choose another one which is rent. So I'll still come here to the account. So I'll choose rent. Expense, I'll write the amount which is 200. And I'll save and new. So I'll come here to the third one, which is office cleaning. But it's not here, so I have to add it. It's other. Okay, it's office cleaning. Okay, I will choose the amount which is 220. So I'll come here and choose the account associated with it. Office. Hoping we see if I choose the account here. If I select here, the money puts itself here automatically. I'll save and new. I'll go to the next one, which is office cleaning, which is electricity. Choose another. I say okay. I write electricity. Electricity, I'll put okay. I'll put the amount. I'll put the amount of electricity which was given, and that is 48,280,000. So if I come here to the expenses, the amount will put itself. So if I select here, the amount will put itself. So I just have to come here and select electricity. It's okay. So I will save and new. I also have advertising. I go to new. I write advertising. Yes, I'll add on. I'll put the amount for advertising, which is 200. So I'll come here to expense. I just add advertising. I'll bring it, I'll select it. I'll save and new. So I'll come here. I add the next one, which is audit. So I'll go to other. I write audit fees. I press OK. So the audit fees is 200. So I come here. Account associated with it is sale audit. Sorry, there I put there. So I save and new. Hoping you're seeing the balance here, because it's always changing, but you might have not focused on it. So I'll go to the next one. I will add electricity. I'll press OK. Oh, if it already exists, then no need for adding. I'll just come here and choose electricity. Then I'll come here and write 500. I'll come here, the account associated with it, and press enter. Then I'll have finished all. I would say save and close. So it will save and close all of them. So since they are here, I'll come to home. Then I'll go to the next transaction, which is 25th January. That is salary. So if it's salary, I'll go to chart of accounts. Then I'll create a journal. So in this journal, we have Amanda, who was given 300, and Katate, who was given 200. So I'll first change the date to 25th. Then I'll come here, Amanda. I'll add new. She's an expense because we are taking out money. I choose the account name is alright, Amanda account. I say yes. I will debit her with 300,000. Then they said they paid cash, so meaning we are going to debit the petty cash. I'll go to the next one, who is Katate. So I'll add a new, still an expense. It is Katate account. So I'll debit her with 200. Yes, then I'll still debit her also with the petty cash because she was paid cash. Then I will save and close. Then I will go to the following to the next transaction. We said withdrew 500 from the bank for private use. They did not give us the date, so we shall assume that very date. We shall still make the journal, and we shall still assume that very date, and we shall write withdrawing. If we withdrawn, that's adding to equity, so we shall look for equity. Yes, that is owner's equity. We shall debit it with 500. Then we shall credit Centenary Bank. Then we shall save and close. Okay, so then we shall go to our last transaction, which is bought a computer for use at the office. So meaning I'll go back to home, then I will go to purchase. Then I'll write the vendor here. I'll maybe use this one because it's not selected. Then I'll come to and the date is there. So what did he buy? I'll add a new item. I'll say inventory part. The name is computer, but it's not for the business. Just bought, it's not for resale, so I'm not going to do this. I'll cancel it. So purchase order. After I'm going to come here and I add a new thing he bought, so I'll add a new. So this is not an inventory part, so I will choose this non-inventory part and say goods buy but don't track, like office supplies, materials. So I write the name, which is computer. So manufacturer part, I write IV004. Even if I could leave it blank. Unit of measure is in each. So the price is 2 million. So when I'm looking for I have to come here and look for the account which is associated with this type. That will be computer and internet expenses. So I press OK and it is added there. Even the price is added there. So I'll save and close. After saving and close, then the question was enter the transactions in QuickBooks and extract the following reports. Profit and loss report for the month of June. So I'll come here to the report. I'll come to the company of the reports, then I'll come to the company and financial so profit and so this is my profit and loss. Then when I want my balance sheet, I'll come to company and financial, then I will come to the balance sheet and it will give me that one. So members, thank you.